Bole Baba Ki Jai. Welcome to today's first day of Navratri. We're so happy to be here together. We have people here from both New Mexico and California and Washington, so we're representing a good portion of the United States, and then those of us that are here the weekend will get busier. So Navratri is 9 celebratory days and nights where we honor Mother, Mother, Mother. So it's very special. And inside the temple we have 3 days that we do our Devi Puja at 9 o'clock, which will be again tomorrow. And I'm sorry, we are switching from the ashram page to the Ramloti page just because Facebook is changing things around constantly. We're trying to get a good connection, so if you don't see it on one, go to the other. So the first 3 days, Mother Durga, asking her to do away with anything that doesn't serve us. She's the warrior goddess and the protector mother. And then the next 3 days, our Mother Lakshmi, asking her to fill us with more all the sattvic qualities. And the final 3 days, our Mother Saraswati. So we did a beautiful puja to Mother Durga this morning. But then there's also 9 aspects of the Mother Durga that's honored. And this first day is Shailputri. And I wanted to read a little bit about her to make it more meaningful to you. As Shailputri, the Divine Mother incarnated as the daughter of the Himalayan king Himavan. The foremost amongst the 9 Durgas, she is meditated upon with a form where she is seated upon Nandi the bull. She holds a trishul in her right hand and a lotus in her left hand. She looks blissful and wears a crescent moon on her crown. She represents the strength like that of a mountain in different times, as she gives stability and peace of mind, along with a strength like a mountain. The Mother also has a large heart. She is the Mother of creation, and being the all-inclusive feminine force, she includes everything and everybody in her heart. We invoke the blessings of Devi Shailputri, the daughter of Himavan, on this first day of Sharad Navratri, the fall Navratri. May she grant strength and stability to mankind to get through these challenging times. So Bole Baba Ki Jai, Jagdambe Mata Ki Jai. Jagdambe Mata Ki Jai. Now you pick up the water and we'll begin the puja. Om Pavitra Pavitra Va Savavastam Gatopi Va Yasmarat Pudari Kaksham Sa Vibhyantara Suchi. And now 3 times around all the people too. Om Ganganapati Nama, Ganganapati Nama, Om Ganganapati Nama. Now we'll do the Sankap. Om Shri Sambasada Shivaya Satgurave Nama. O Mother, please be with all of us as we offer this sacred fire ceremony to you. We're here at the Hedekandi Universal Ashram on this first day of Navratri, which is Thursday, October 7th, 2021 in the United States of America. And we are doing this fire ceremony as we do each one at the ashram here to say thank you and in awe of your magnificence and everything that you give to us on a moment-to-moment basis. Thank you. And we also want to remember the people who are sponsoring today's fire ceremony, who are asking for prayers, who have special days today, like our dear young woman who helped decorate the whole temple from Texas, Amisha's, it's her birthday today, and many other people, and also the people who are suffering and asking for support and love at this time because of their pain. And really, as we look around and we read the pain that's all around the world, and not only with people, but our plants, our animals, and our beautiful Divine Mother Earth, who we want to remember today. So Bole Baba Ki Jai. Om Shri Sambasada Shivaya Satgurave Nama. Abhanam Samarpyami. Babaji, please be with us. Shri Sambha Sadashivaya Satgurave Namah. Asanam Samarpyami. Take your seat. Om Shri Sambha Sadashivaya Satgurave Namah. Snanam Samarpyami. So take the lota. Now this time you're going to pour it with your right hand over the lingam. Om Namah Shambhavaya Cha Mayobhavaya Cha Namah Shankaraya Cha Mayaskaraya Cha Namah Shivaya Cha Shivataraya Cha. Om Panchamrit Snanam Samarpyami. All of it. Om Shuddha Jal Snanam Samarpyami. Fresh water. Om Namah Shambhavaya Cha Mayobhavaya Cha. More, a little bit more. Namah Shankaraya Cha Mayaskaraya Cha. Namah Shivaya Cha Shivataraya Cha. Om Shri Sambha Sadashivaya Satgurave Namah. Sugandim Samarpyami. And the order we use, and now a little bit into the fire. And then put some on your ring finger. You have lots more. Padukas, Baba, and for Baba just little. Trishu, and then the 2 spoons that are be used in the puja. You put a little bit perfume on them and on the coconut. The coconut is right over there. Perfect. Om Shri Sambha Sadashivaya Satgurave Namah. Yagyo Pavitam Samarpyami. It's on the lota. Just take it off. And dip it in the water first. And then for the lingam. Om Agnaya Shristaye Krite Namasvaha. Om Vardanim Agnim Avahayami Pujami. Om Chandanam Samarpyami. And it's the same order. Lingam, fire, into the fire also, just a little. Perfect. And then for Baba, if you could put it on his forehead, like you were giving him chandan. Trisha, and then the 2 spoons in the coconut. Shri Sambha Sadashivaya Satgurave Namah. Kumkumam Samarpyami. I don't mind having a little. Thank you.
Spoons and coconut, and I think also the fire.
Sambha Sadashivaya Satgurave Namah. Aksatan Samarpyami. Because I pull it a little bit too. Try not to pull it because it takes the focus away. I'll grab the focus. Shri Sambha Sadashivaya Satgurave Namah. Pushpamalam Samarpyami. Well, here's the Pushpamalam. And here's the big one for Baba. And now Pushpam Samarpyami. One for the
just the lingam, padukas, Baba's photograph.
trident. You can, Prem, could you give her one? I have one for Baba. Oh, good? Everybody got? Shri Samvasadashivaya Sat for the trident.
For the lingam, padukas. Oh, you already got one for the padukas?
Yeah.
The lingam?
Lingam has one.
Trident.
She gave. Shri Samvasadashivaya Sat Gurave Namah Adupam Samarpyami. You just offer that into the fire, you don't have to light it. And Naividyam Samarpyami. Apple, banana. Om Pranaya Svaha, Udanaya Svaha, Apanaya Svaha, Somnaya Svaha, Dhyana Svaha. Bolo Shri Hariya Kandi Bhagwan Ki Jai. Jagdambe Mata Ki Jai. Harikandeshwari Mata Ki Jai. May we all be blessed.
Sweet rice.
Rice.
Whoops. Oh, he's going to put some ghee in there. You can hold this now. Okay. And just take some and put in the fire with each swaha, and you take a
Little bit.
about a half a ladleful and try to get it to all the corners of the fire to keep the fire going nicely. Bole Baba Ki Jai. Om Gananatva Ganapati Gumhavamehe Priyanatva Priyapati Gumhavamehe Nidinatva Nidipati Gumhavamehe Vasamam Ahamajani Garbadam Atmajasi Garbadam Swaha. Om Ganganapatye Namah Swaha. Om Vakratundaya Hung Fat Swaha. Om Gunguru Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanat Mritur Mukshya Mamritat Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pati Vedanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanat Dito Mukshya Mamritat Swaha. Om Tat Purushaya Vedmahe Mahadevyaya Dhimahi Tano Rudra Prachodat Swaha. Om Hring Shring Haryakandashvarya Namah Swaha. Om Hring Namo Bhagavate Mahamunindra Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Mahamunindra Hring Haryakandi Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Shri Satgurave Namah Swaha. Om Kailash Giri Vare Rame Nivasantam Shushantibi Tatmunim Satyatam Vande Satya Karunya Rupinam Swaha. Om Yasa Smarnamatrena Sidho Bhavati Saraka Sadkurum Dhaman Vande Haryakandavasinim Swaha. Om Yasa Kripa Katanshana Dainyo Bhavati Manava Tasya Padarikam Pranamani Nirantaram Swaha. Om Kamalam Hridyam Yasa Kamalam Yasa Bhashanam Dandopi Kamalo Yasa Kamalam Gam Namam Yasam Swaha. Om Drishyam Dayamayam Kritva Pashati Charat Charam Lokapaka Nidato Ragaveshari Varchita Swaha. Om Satguru Sakunanda Ro Dhyanyam Sadashiram Satyam Param Chinanandam Samsmarmi Hisavara Swaha. Om Hariya Reva Hariya Bhakto Hariya Dhyan Parayanam Hariya Namamritam Pipa Hariya Dam Param Brachet Swaha. Om Yo Dadati Chavalanam Satganam Chusurdalabam Sava Satani Noapi Tromekam Avalam Badam Swaha. Om Mahamatanda Rupena Moadvanta Vinashaka Sava Bhutat Raposi Mahandrasa Chijivanam Swaha. Om Ananda Rupam Chirishakti Deeptam Vidyam Param Brahmarasa Nubhutim Karunya Purnam Gurumurti Rupam Devim Namaha Jagadishwarim Tvam Swaha. Om Mam Rakshanityam Jagadabalambe Tvameva Satyam Jagajiva Nimata Sansara Jamwa Jaroga Vidam Madhyam Bache Kandavasinim Swaha. Om Shrim 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 Swaha. Om Shrim 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 Swaha. Om Shrim 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 Swaha. Om Hrim 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 Swaha. Om Hrim 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 Swaha. Om Hrim 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 Swaha. Om Klim 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 Swaha. Om Klim 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 Swaha. Om Klim 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 Swaha. Om Shri Mahadev Parvati Sharanam Swaha. Om Shri Mahadev Parvati Sharanam Swaha. Om Shri Mahadev Parvati Sharanam Swaha. Om Shrim Hrim Klim Aim Kamalvasane 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 Swaha. Om Shrim Hrim Klim Kamalvasane Swaha. Om Bam Vatka Apadudana Kurkurvatka Bam Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Bam Vatka Apadudana Kurkurvatka Bam Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Bam Vatka Apadudana Kurkurvatka Bam Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Indravacha. Om Namaste Stu Mahamaye Shri Pate Surapuchate Shankha Chakra Garahaste Mahalakshmi Namostute Swaha. Om Namaste Gurura Arude Kola Asura Bayamkare Sarvapaka Hare Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute Swaha. Om Sarvagan Sarvabharade Sarvadusta Bayamkare Sarvaduka Hare Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute Swaha. Om Siddhi Bhukti Pradaya Devi Bhukti Mukti Pradayani Mantra Putra Sada Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute Swaha. Om Ad Anta Vihita Devi Adya Shakti Maheshwari Yoga Jay Yoga Sambhute Mahalakshmi Namostute Swaha. Om Stula Shukshma Maharodre Mahashakti Mahodare Mahapapa Hare Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute Swaha. Om Padma Asana Shrite Devi Parabrahma Sarupani Paramashi Jagannatha Mahalakshmi Namostute Swaha. Om Seta Ambara Dare Devi Nanalankara Bhushate Jagatstiti Jagannatha Mahalakshmi Namostute Swaha. Om Hring Shring Hare Kandashvarya Namah Swaha. We'll now do 108 names of the Divine Mother. Om Hring Shring Hare Kandashvarya Namah Swaha. Om Hring Shring Hare Kandashvarya Namah Swaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmiye Namah Swaha. Om Ambaye Namah Swaha. Om Parambaye Namah Swaha. Om Abhisiddhaye Namah Swaha. Om Durgaye Namah Swaha. Om Ambikaye Namah Swaha. Om Jagadambikaye Namah Swaha. Om Parameshwaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Karlaye Namah Swaha. Om Shivdaye Namah Swaha. Om Gyanmurtyaye Namah Swaha. Om Yogmayaye Namah Swaha. Om Shriyaye Namah Swaha. Om Sardaye Namah Swaha. Om Mahendraye Namah Swaha. Om Shaktiyaye Namah Swaha. Om Rudraye Namah Swaha. Om Matriyaye Namah Swaha. Om Savitriyaye Namah Swaha. Om Vedmatriyaye Namah Swaha. Om Kaliyaye Namah Swaha. Om Siddhidatriyaye Namah Swaha. Om Varunaye Namah Swaha. Om Sarvamangalatriyaye Namah Swaha. Om Ishtatriyaye Namah Swaha. Om Nityaye Namah Swaha. Om Taraye Namah Swaha. Om Chandikaye Namah Swaha. Om Jagadavalambaye Namah Swaha. Om Vishveshvaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Jananaye Namah Swaha. Om Vardaye Namah Swaha. Om Rajeshvaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Shankaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Shivaye Namah Swaha. Om Jayankaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Anandrupaye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Shakti Deeptaye Namah Swaha. Om Vidyaye Namah Swaha. Om Paraye Namah Swaha. Om Karuna Purnaye Namah Swaha. Om Guru Murti Rupaye Namah Swaha. Om Divyaye Namah Swaha. Om Siddheshwaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Parvatyaye Namah Swaha. Om Divyaye Namah Swaha. Om Ankaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Parameshwaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Purnaye Namah Swaha. Om Vidyaye Namah Swaha. Om Paramaye Namah Swaha. Om Mahamayaye Namah Swaha. Om Shivdaye Namah Swaha. Om Sarvagatyaye Namah Swaha. Om Katyanyaye Namah Swaha. Om Bhavtarinyaye Namah Swaha. Om Hariakari Viharinyaye Namah Swaha. Om Tarinyaye Namah Swaha. Om Mahavidyaye Namah Swaha. Om Padmaye Namah Swaha. Om Mahashvaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Sharanaye Namah Swaha. Om Shivdutyaye Namah Swaha. Om Shivpriyaye Namah Swaha. Om Mahavidyaye Namah Swaha. Om Parameshwaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Mohinyaye Namah Swaha. Om Annapurnaye Namah Swaha. Om Sarvagatyaye Namah Swaha. Om Tripusandaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Chandikaye Namah Swaha. Om Tarasvinyaye Namah Swaha. Om Ranchandikaye Namah Swaha. Om Ramaye Namah Swaha. Om Vedmurtyaye Namah Swaha. Om Saraswatyaye Namah Swaha. Om Yugdarinyaye Namah Swaha. Om Bhadrakalyaye Namah Swaha. Om Mahadev Priyankaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Kalyanyaye Namah Swaha. Om Mangaladayinyaye Namah Swaha. Om Shristimayaye Namah Swaha. Om Anantyaye Namah Swaha. Om Dhyanaye Namah Swaha. Jagadatriyaye Namah Swaha. Om Nandiyaye Namah Swaha. Om Muktipradaye Namah Swaha. Om Hring Shring Mahamayaye Namah Swaha. Om Param Divyaye Namah Swaha. Om Bhuvaneshwariyaye Namah Swaha. Om Siddhi Devyaye Namah Swaha. Om Bhavaniyaye Namah Swaha. Om Radhaye Namah Swaha. Om Jayantyaye Namah Swaha. Om Amritaye Namah Swaha. Om Krishnaye Namah Swaha. Om Chandarupiniyaye Namah Swaha. Om Vishveshvarayaye Namah Swaha. Om Yoginiyaye Namah Swaha. Om Indraniyaye Namah Swaha. Om Kapaliniyaye Namah Swaha. Om Bhairaviyaye Namah Swaha. Om Kundaliniyaye Namah Swaha. Om Kankaliyaye Namah Swaha. Om Narsingayaye Namah Swaha. Do you want to do the symmetry now? Okay, we can take this. Om Hring Shring Hare Kandeshwariye Namah Swaha. Om Hring Shring Hare Kandeshwariye Namah Swaha. Om Hring Shring Hare Kandeshwariye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Ram Ramaya Namah Swaha. Om Shri Ram Ramaya Namah Swaha. Om Shri Ram Ramaya Namah Swaha. Om Shri Radhaye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Radhaye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Radhaye Namah Swaha. Om Kling Krishnaye Govindaye Gopijana Balabhaya Namah Swaha. Om Kling Krishnaye Govindaye Gopijana Balabhaya Namah Swaha. Om Kling Krishnaye Govindaye Gopijana Balabhaya Namah Swaha. Om Hang Anamante 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 Namah Swaha. Om Dam Datraye Namah Swaha. Om Dam Datraye Namah Swaha. Nam Dam Datraye Namah Swaha. Om Gom Gorkshnataya Namah Swaha. Om Gom Gorkshnataya Namah Swaha. Om Gom Gorkshnataya Namah Swaha. Om Bam Brahmane Namah Swaha. Om Bam Brahmane Namah Swaha. Om Bam Brahmane Namah Swaha. Om Vim Vishnave Namah Swaha. Om Vim Vishnave Namah Swaha. Om Vim Vishnave Namah Swaha. Om Sang Saranaya Namah Swaha. Om Sang Saranaya Namah Swaha. Om Sang Saranaya Namah Swaha. Om Sung Suryaya Namah Swaha. Om Sung Suryaya Namah Swaha. Om Sung Suryaya Namah Swaha. Om Gangotami Gangaye Namah Swaha. Om Gangotami Gangaye Namah Swaha. Om Gangotami Gangaye Namah Swaha. Om Varunaye Namah Swaha. Om Varunaye Namah Swaha. Om Varunaye Namah Swaha. Om Vayuvaye Namah Swaha. Om Vayuvaye Namah Swaha. Om Vayuvaye Namah Swaha. Om Vijlayaye Namah Swaha. Vijlayaye Namah Swaha. Om Vijlayaye Namah Swaha. Om Navgraha Devibhyo Namah Swaha. Om Navgraha Devibhyo Namah Swaha. Om Navgraha Devibhyo Namah Swaha. Om Aing Hring Kling Chamundaya Veche 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 Swaha. Om Imasa Masida Vayalamas Swaha. Om Imasa Masida Vayalamas Swaha. Om Imasa Masida Vayalamas Swaha. Om Bhuva Swaha. Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Swaha. Om Shri Hari Akandi Namah Swaha. Om Shri Hari Akandi Namah Swaha. Om Shri Hari Akandi Namah Swaha. These are your last 5. So make 5 parts. You can give some of this to Dawn here. Share here. You can share too. So make 5 parts. Punch. My big English. I know some words. And we use both our hands for this one. If you need to give some to Will, Dawn, you can do that too. Om Shri. Ready? Om Shri Astadavatabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Kuldavatabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Gramdavatabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Standavatabhyo Namah Swaha. And we'll stand on the final one and use all you have left. I can help you, Dawn. I can help you. Get your hands together and I'll help you.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Steve, do you want some?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to put the key on my So, going to need 2 hands to steady the spoon.
A little sweetness and sugar.
Again, hang on tight. Make sure steady in it. You're in good shape. You want to hold it out over the fire?
Om Hring Sangaye Saparivare Savahanye Saryudaye Nanabijat Distratye Shima Kaliye Shima Lakshmiye Shima Saraswatyaye Das Mahavidya Swarupanye Sharakandeshwaryaye Sharakandeshwaryaye Cha Mahahutim Zamor Pyami Namas Swaha Bolo Shri Haryakandi Bhagwan Ki Jagdambe Mata Ki Jai Haryakandeshwari Mata Ki Jai Bole Baba Ki Jai. So Priyanka, now you're going to come down to this end of the oven and offer the prasad. Prem will guide you with that, offering the halva. Now you can.
Sure did.
Okay, so as I say the mantra is 1-1. Use this spoon. Om Pranaya Swaha. Om Udanaya Swaha. Om Apanaya Swaha. Om Samanaya Swaha. Om Dhyana Swaha. After this, we'll give you some water, a little bit for Archmanium for the fire. Just something. Archmanium Samadhyam.
Jagrame Mata ki jai, Hare Kondeshwar Mata ki jai, Bole Baba ki jai. Ash from the fire without burning this one. It's already been mangled pretty good. I'm trying the wood, scraping the wood with a white. Even the piece that's close to you. So you want to use again the ring finger. You're going to put some on the lingam, just like you did in the beginning. Okay. Lingam, Bobby Paducci's photograph, tree shul, and then you want to give everybody, like you give them chandan, give them a little bit of the ash. Under the chin too.
Hari Om Hari Kandi 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 Om Hari Om Hari Kandi Om Hari Kandi Bola Shri Hari Kandi Bhagwan Ki Jai. Jagambe Mata Ki Jai. Hare Kandeshwari Mata Ki Jai. So in interest of trying to keep social distance and everything, we're going to be doing our chanting and discourse outside. So have a seat, Jonathan, and whoever shoes are here, maybe you could move your shoes off to the side. Thank you. And you can sit right here so you can hear and sing with us. Wherever you like to sit. It's nice to hear people's voices. So sit close, unless the sun is too intense.
Yeah.
You could put over your head, maybe? Okay. Jonathan, could you carry some in so Prem could play? Carry the rest of the dishes in. Thank you. I think I'm going to drink a little bit first. We're actually very grateful for this warm, sunny weather.
Yeah.
I think by the weekend we might be wearing our ski jackets. I think we'll just start simple today. It's the first time we've tried to do it out here at this Havankun, so we'll start with Om Namah Shivaya. Guru Day, Om Namah Shivaya. Perfect. Just looking around here, it's hard not to be grateful to Mother, huh? To see all the beauty, particularly in this day. It's amazing. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Kandi Bhagwana Ki Jai, Jagdambe Mata Ki Jai, Hare Akandashvari Mata Ki Jai. This is picking up. Since it's Guru Day, let's do Omkar Guruji. Prabhuji Bhagwan ki jai. Does anyone have one more request? I do one. A Durga one, perfect. One of my favorites. And the words aren't too complicated, just a couple of... Could bring some bhajan books out here too in the future. Jonathan, can you take the umbrella from Priyanka and give her a little break now? Let her eat her halva. I mean, you're still holding your halva preciously. Thank you. You also need to be careful with the altitude here, and you folks drink plenty of water and don't go on any strenuous hikes. Start again, I need more water. This one. Let's do Uma Parvati. Durga Mata ki jai, Vishveshwari Mata ki jai, Bole Baba ki jai. Let's process with Baba now to the temple. Somebody can wash their hands and carry Baba. Oh no, we're not ready for that, sorry. First I have the discourse to give. So each day of Navratri we give a discourse. Just need to set up the microphone. Can you unattach? I just need this one attached now. Perfect, thank you. So we're going to do a little discourse out here. Is everybody, are you not too hot? No. Hold on to the heat before the change of the weather. So each day we give a little discourse on the Srimad Devi Bhagavatam. And once again, normally we do this in the temple, but because we're still trying to be careful, we'll sit here. So it'll be a little while. You might want to sit down or over in the bench. I'll try to speak loudly so you can all hear. So first I was going to read a little bit about why we do this Navratri at this time. And this is it's the Devi Bhagavatam, but it's a little bit more condensed and it's more English friendly, let's put it that way, than the bigger volume that we read. It's called The Devi Retold.
It's in the shop.
Maybe. Not right now. So it begins by saying, spring and autumn are the months of sickness and death. They are called Yama's teeth. They are the threshold of Uttarayana and Dakshinayana, when the sun turns north and south. And these are the seasons when the world is unstable. It is at these times that people have a special need for grace. And so the Devi's Navratri, the first 9 days of the bright halves of the months of Chaitra in spring and Ashvina in autumn, are observed as times for special prayers. Spring is a cruel time, but autumn is dangerous. It is an autumnal Ashvina, mainly, that the Devi's Navratri Puja is undertaken. On the day of the new moon, which is called Amavasya, the Bhakta collect what he or she needs for his vratra of 9 days, which begins the following morning. And here we are now. So now I'm going to put you and place you where we're at right now, because this big book is all about sutta narrating the Devi Bhagavatam that actually Veda Vyasa composed and taught to him while he was also teaching his son Sukadeva. Are you okay? Can you hear okay back there? Very good. So I love this part where it talks, the Munis of the 6 illustrious families are gathered in the Naim Isa Vana, sacred forest sanctified for ancient revelations. In their midst sits Sutta, who has learned his lore from Veda Vyasa, who has written this Purana. Sanaka, the eldest amongst this group of Munis, says, Profound Sutta, we Brahmanas have come to your feet today in terror of the advent of the Kali Yuga. We have heard that listening to this holy Bhagavatam, the Srimad Devi Bhagavatam of the Devi, can free us from samsara and the endless round of births and deaths. Master, we would hear this immortal Devi Bhagavatam, please, from your lips. Sutta says, Fortunate am I that the wise want to hear this Devi Bhagavatam Purana from me, Brahmanas. I bow to the lotus feet of the Mother of the Universe before I begin. Om. Everyone knows that Brahma created the worlds, yet Brahma is born in the lotus that sprung from Vishnu's navel. Then again, Vishnu rests upon his serpent Ananta, who lies upon the ocean Ekambara. We ask ourselves, from what primal source has this infinite sea come? And we turn for sanctuary to the source, the mother of all things, the Divine Mother. Thus begins Sutta, in his voice that is quiet as an ocean deep. He pauses, his eyes shut, his body still. After a moment, Sunaka murmurs, "My Lord Sutta, when we grew afraid of the looming Kali Yuga, we went to Brahma in his palace at the heart of the wondrous Brahmavana. He plucked a mystic wheel from his mind and cast it down into the world. He said to us, Munis, where this wheel falls, there remain until the feral Kali Yuga ends and a blessed Satya Yuga dawns over the world again. The wheel will protect you, for the Kali Yuga will not enter into its confines." The wheel from Brahma's mind fell here in this Naimisa Vana, and when we entered within its boundary, the luminous thing melted into the ground like violet fire. So here we remain in this auspicious forest, waiting for the Kali Yuga to end. And we are fortunate indeed that you have come among us, Master, to bless our long wait here with this precious Purana, the Srimad Devi Bhagavatam. Sutta draws a deep breath, and his eyes still shut continues, "Hear of the birth of Vedavyasa's son, Sukadeva." And then he goes on to talk, Sukadeva, who first expounded the Puranas in the world, as he heard it from his father. Once Vedavyasa, the son of the fisher girl Satyavati, sat in his ashram on the banks of the golden river Saraswati when he saw 2 sparrows feeding their newly hatched chick. Never had Vedavyasa seen such adoration in any living creatures as he saw in those parent birds. As they thrust the food they had softened in their own beaks into the child's gaping mouth. Never had he seen such love, such ecstasy, such devotion. Vedavyasa thought, if these sparrows, who will never see their child again once he flies, love their young ones so much, how much more will a man who expects the world of his son, surely to care and nurture one's own son is the greatest joy that exists in this world. Moreover, how can a man die in peace unless his son, to whom he can leave his wisdom and his earthly possessions, who's going to touch his head when he dies with the fire and perform the last rites, so the soul can rise up to heaven? Vedavyasa decided that he should have a son, and his mind turned to how he himself, a yogi, could become a father without delay. The good Muni set out for the Mount Meru to perform tapasya so he would be blessed with a son. When he arrived on the holiest of the mountains, he built an ashram for himself and then wondered, now which god shall I worship now? Which one will grant me my desire most swiftly? Shall I pray to Vishnu, to Brahma, to Shiva, to Indra, to Surya, Ganapati, Agni, Kartikeya, Varuna? Suddenly he heard someone softly plucking on a veena and saw that the wandering rishi Narada had arrived there as though by chance. Vedavyasa warmly welcomed Narada, and then they sat together on their asanas. Narada said, Vedavyasa, you seem careworn. Tell me what troubles you. Vedavyasa smiled wanly and replied, Muni, the man who has no son leads an aimless life, and I am uncertain which god I should worship to have a son of my own. Narada laughed delightedly. Vedavyasa, knower of the ambrosial Purana, once my father Brahma asked Vishnu the very same question. At once Vishnu lapsed into yoga, a deep trance. Amazed, Brahma said, Lord of the universe, what samadhi are you plunged in? Whom do you worship, O cause of causes? At your word, the sun ranges the sky. Fire burns and the wind blows. I, who am the Lord of creation, was born in the lotus sprung from your navel. Vishnu, you are the greatest of all the great. Yet here I find you at worship. Who is worthy of your devotion, O Vishnu? Vishnu said with a smile on his perfect face, Brahma, indeed you create, I preserve, and Rudra destroys the universe. Yet, without Shakti, the three of us would be inert, powerless. Mahashakti, the Divine Mother, the Goddess, is the highest power of all, and she animates the rest of us. It is her I worship. Brahma, who else? It is by her wish that I incarnate as Matsya and Kurna, Narasimha, and all the other. It is by her will that I once had my head severed and a horse's head set upon my neck. There is none I know of higher than Mother, the Divine Mother, Parashakti, and it is upon her that I meditate, said Narada to Vedavyasa, adding, So, friend, Vedavyasa, you would also best worship the Divine Mother for your boon. After a while, Narada left, and Vedavyasa, sitting in Padmasana, began to worship the Devi Bhagavati. So says Sutta to the Munis of the Naimas Vana, who were athirst for his Devi Purana. Jai Mahamaya ki jai, Vishveshvari Mata ki jai. So tomorrow we'll continue on with stories. It's so wonderful to read. It's so beautiful, this Purana. We've read it so many times. Our Sastraji would read it all through Navratri. Mm-hmm. He would read the whole thick book in Sanskrit just to himself. So much so that I think before he died in his 90s, he probably knew it somewhat by heart. He just read it all the time. Matter of fact, there's a beautiful story of when he called himself the shadow of Babaji and would stay in Babaji's room even sometimes. And this was when Babaji was dictating to him the 9th chapter of this special book, the Sri Chaitanya that he had written in advance of Babaji's appearance primarily. And Raghuveer asked him, well, what did you do when he wasn't dictating, and you're just sitting there with him all day? And he said, oh, I was just reading. He said, what? The Devi Bhagavatam and the Saptasati over and over again, out loud. And Raghuveer said, well, what was Babaji doing? He was listening. Babaji always listens to all of our prayers. So, what a beautiful beginning of Navratri. Happy that all of you are here. And for those who are watching it live stream, sometimes it'll be on the ashram page and sometimes on the page, I guess, of my personal page if I can't get the Facebook going properly. So shall we carry Baba back to his asan? Bolo Shri Hariyakandi Bhagwan ki jai, Jagdambe Mata ki jai, Hariyakandeshwari Mata ki jai, Vishveshwari Mata ki jai. Want to carry Baba? Mama wanted to carry his patakas. Come over this side. You can come this side over here. Okay. And then circulambulate around the Habenkorn. Or maybe right up here. Okay? Okay. This is why, now I just understand why they always have a tally under it in Harakan to keep the pillow secure. Maybe you better just carry it at your heart right now. Tomorrow we'll use a pillow. But the sacred thread saved the day. So you can come on this side, I would say. Osha.
Samina. Shri Shri Mahaprabhuji Padare Hey Hey. Osha.
Sabdam. Shri Shri Mahaprabhuji Padare Hey Hey.
Well, what about you?
Yeah. Shri Shri Mahaprabhuji Padare Hey Hey.
Osha.
Kandashwari Mata Ki Jai. Vishveshwari Mata Ki Jai. Bole Baba Ki Jai. Thank you for joining us on our first day of Navratri. And we'll be here at 9 a.m. tomorrow on either the Ramloti Wood Facebook page or preferably the Hedekun Universal Ashram Facebook page. But they're changing things and it's hard to find the live stream on the Ashram page. So may the blessings and love of the Divine Mother and Babaji be with all of you to spread throughout the whole world. Bole Baba Ki Jai.